Hey, back again. Got a new truck part, new lighting upgrade, because you know me, the lighting guy. It's a little different, same company, Baja Designs. This is, you know what, I'll just show you. Let's just unbox it. I'm going to do an unboxing, just a little show and tell, and then an install video. Alright, here's the box opened up. What we got here are Squadron Sports, but they're a little different than the ones I have already. I'll show you why real quick. What does it say? Oh, you can see right here. Wide cornering. So it's got different optics in it. Well, I think the optics reflectors are about the same, but the lenses are different. See if we can get this out here and I'll show you. Make sure we don't tweak on this wire at all. Here you go. See that? Those give a really wide angle of light. So I'm going to get what I've been missing, which is very close, a wide throw of light. I've got a lot of spot optics on my truck right now. So I'm lacking a little bit of that really wide close vision, which is useful for slow 4x4 wheeling, like slow trail riding through the woods, and seeing wildlife actually, because they come from the sides usually just all at once, and to see them just a little sooner is very useful for me. That's a main thing why I'm so interested in lighting, because I live in literally the middle of nowhere, in the middle of the woods. It's just beautiful Vermont, but there's a lot of wildlife around here, and all the lights on my truck have already saved me from hitting deer probably 5 or 6 times just this season, which is pretty amazing. But anyway, here are the lights. Other ones right in here, I'll open that in a second. 20 watts a piece, 1800 lumens. And I also bought some of these. These are actually going to go on my Squadron Pros because they're the most expensive lights I have on my truck right now. They're just covers. I thought they're pretty cool. The polycarbonate lenses on these things are really tough, but figured might as well just throw a little extra protection and a little more Baja Designs swag on there. Anyway, let's get installing. Cool, so we're about to install these things. I'm going to put them here and here, right on the edges, I think. I've already pulled out the wiring for the Squadron Pros, and what I think I'm going to do, I want it on the same harness, because these are only 80 watts total on the harness, and this is a pretty powerful harness. I think it's like a 300 watt harness. I'm going to double check that, but it's got some beefy wiring. This is where I spliced into the harness. What I'm going to do is I'm going to I'm going to splice into right here. I'm going to have a parallel connection coming off here and reheat shrink it, and then I'll tuck it all back in. I'll do the same thing on the other side. I think that'll be good. Alright guys, I'm about to show you how quick and easy this is to splice into a harness if you have the correct tools. So this is where I spliced in last time. You can see where I put the heat shrink on to waterproof it. I've got my soldering iron here, pretty nice one, shows the temperature at the tip. Right here, got a wet sponge, got some solder. And what I'm going to do is, here's the harness. I'm going to chop it, I don't know, maybe about there, that end off. We're going to chop this harness right here and re-splice it and reheat shrink it, but this time there's going to be 2 leads coming off. Here's what it looks like, just twisted together. So you can see I've got one connector. This is the Squadron Pro already connected up, and then here's the other connector. I don't know why they use different wiring colors, but the harness they gave me this time was slightly different, but that's fine. It'll all work. So let's get this soldered up. Alright, so these both work. just test it. I'll show you guys in a bit. Probably should test before you solder, but I didn't because I wasn't thinking. But I put these pieces of heat shrink on there before I soldered. So now we're just going to pull them over the splice. And I don't have a heat gun, so I do it the hillbilly way. And I take a lighter and just heat shrink it on there. So I'm going to do that real quick, do the other side, and then I'll show you how it turns out. Alright, let's see the final product. That's pretty sick. Can't wait to try these things out. I'm gonna go up to South Perry Road tonight. Sorry, North Perry Road, and see if we can't get some night wheeling in. Whew, that is sick. It's a lot of light, right where you need it. Baja Designs optics are bar none. They're just the best there is. Be some good times. All right.